Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Yeah. Okay, in front of us is a GE General Electric 7-2818C. Woo, drum roll. I purchased this radio for $18 from eBay with a lot of problems and issues that the seller didn't mention. So after talking with that seller, I got the price down to $13. Yay, drum roll. So now I got a $13 radio that works pretty good, but I did have to do some repairs. So we'll talk about those. So yeah, I was pretty happy to get this radio. It looked cool. I thought this was leather. It's not, it's plastic. It's pretty funny. But we'll talk about some of the things I did to the radio and everything. Well, first I'll go over the basics, features and everything else. So dimensions, 7 inches long, 6.5 inches high, a depth of 2.5 inches. Woo yeah. It's a little tank of a radio. I like it. So for size comparison, let's see if I can bring this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this for some of these radios. So I brought out my recently reviewed GE. Trying to remember the model number. What's the model number on this bad boy? We could look at it. I forget. They have so many different model numbers. Or is it a 28? I can't remember this one. Hold on, I'm going off the thing. 2660D. Yeah. You guys remember this one? With the grid work? Yeah. Sweet, with the sticker still on. So yeah, this guy, if you put it up here, you can see the size difference. Put the handle down. So there you go. Gives you some idea. Size. And then I brought out another bad boy. Oh yeah, this one's cool. This is the 2929. Yeah. Oh, cool. Look at that tank. Jeez. All right. So you get the idea. Cool thing is those are both dual power also. All right. So there we go. We got through the size comparison pretty much. CC pocket. Bingo. That's the time, by the way. 10:31 p.m. Central Standard. Okay. For those who want to know. Gonna lower this back down. Okay. Features of the radio. All right, we got an antenna on the left-hand side. Extends out to 27 inches. Yay! I saved $5 on this radio because this antenna was bent, and it was bent really bad. Like the seller didn't mention it. It was nasty, but I was able to bend it back without breaking it off by hand, and it worked out really well. So, I worked out a deal with the seller, and I got $5. So this only cost me $13. I love it. Yeah. So front of the radio, you got the scale FM and AM. You'll see it's 88 to 108 in the FM. Kind of a lighter, harder to read in that gray area. I think a log scale, pretty cool for those guys who like to see, mark where they're at on the log. And then AM, you got 550 to 1600 kilohertz. So it did have some damage under here. The dial was full of spotted, like it got wet inside one time, and you can see some corrosion here I couldn't get because under the plastic. And this is kind of a curved lens. So I took it apart and cleaned off that dial area, which worked out pretty good. Plus I did a lot of things inside. I'll talk about that. Front of the radio, you can see, General Electric solid state. Speaker here measures about 2.5 inches. Two-way power. Sweet. On the right-hand side, we got the tuning wheel, which is pretty stiff, but it's not too bad. It definitely, you can slow tune it real nice and easy, and it stays where you put it. That is a bonus. Volume, this one's easier to use. All right, cool. Back of the radio, we have the model number 7-2818C. And we got the band select, FM, AM. Recess, too. I like that. So the switch can't get bumped. And it's got a nice earphone jack right there, too. Also, indented there. We got some information. Don't get zapped. Made in Hong Kong. Sweet. I'm not going to open this up because, holy crap, that was hard to close. But your batteries in there and your power cord. So, awesome. It has a transformer. Love it. And the bottom, nothing, nice flat, so it stands real good. So yeah, I took this apart because the battery box I had issues. This is it. It had corrosion. I could clean this up, but the problem was the 9-volt connector part that hooks up to this pack was rotted out and just destroyed the connections inside there were busted off. So what I did is I had some of these laying around for $1 a piece from China. They work out pretty good. And I just cut this down a little bit and then just soldered the wires, and I didn't have any heat shrink, so I just taped it temporarily. But I was thinking about maybe in the future, using one of these and doing a little header and having it plug in. But having a permanent soldered in is not a big deal. So, but it works. got that in there, and then I had to replace a back capacitor. This was 470. Yeah, this one, you can see it has some corrosion on the top of it. This was closer to the battery area where I think some batteries had leaked, and so we had some corrosion affect some of the circuit board. But otherwise, the circuit board's really easy to work on. I enjoyed it. Cat's been here. The circuit board's really easy to work on. If you guys buy one of these radios and you like taking it apart, just make sure it's unplugged. It's really easy to work on. You'll love it. Everything comes apart really easily. The board comes out easy to solder on. The solder joints are really easy to get to. I like that. It's not just big solder blobs everywhere. The board, interesting to note, is not marked this model. It's marked an earlier model, a 7-2810F. And I looked it up on the Radio Museum, and they said that radio was 70s. Well, this PCB is actually marked January 76 also. So apparently GE used to mark their PCBs with the dates too. So that's the first time I saw that. Thought I meant to mention that to you for those who like to open their radios up. So top of the radio here, you'll see some chrome, like brushed aluminum, whatever that is, plates for some stylish element. And then I thought this was leather, and when I was looking at it in the eBay auction, and I found out it's plastic with some like white, string stitching there. So yeah, it's all right. It still works. So cool. Let's run through the bands and see what we can hear tonight, and we'll see how much fun we can have. And see if you want to buy one of these, you can find them. I think they're still out. You can find them on eBay. So let me extend this bad boy out. Okay. I'm going to probably hit some radios. So let me just move a couple of these bad boys that I just brought out to show you guys. You guys remember those other GEs? Awesome. Okay. We're going to go ahead and fire it up here in the FM. I believe I'm at FM. Let me just double check. FM. Okay.
By the teaching office of the church as absolutely necessary.
Churches, like I have, that this love can oftentimes be absent from those.
The sexism is coded.
Come on, rock and roll, let's go.
More a progressive process to let everybody in and have an.
I do like the tone of the speaker. It's nice.
Weighted votes should be a little different.
But I keep on waiting, anticipating for that song.
Engineering, arts, and mathematics, or as we call it,
Reception's good. It's got to keep
local Chicago
angling
area
it.
Goddard School for a science fair open house from Monday.
Album tracks you haven't heard in a long time. We'll dig deep into our deep cuts vault and play songs that
Can't afford to bite that tattoo on your shoulder. Pull the sheets right off the.
Kind of good reception point here.
On 159th Street, Clinton Park.
Say you don't know me. I recognize my face.
Not bad. We'll do an audio check here in a second.
Also provides state-of-the-art pool.
At least we're getting reception in this area. Like, again, this is the tough spot in the whole house. If I took this upstairs, it'd be awesome.
Cause we were just kids when we first.
Ain't that summer?
Remind me of a strip club. Every time you come around.
You remind me of the strip club. I love this stuff. Radio's great, isn't it? Okay, don't want to copyright. Okay, there's just like Hispanic stations there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower the antenna down because I don't need to have the antenna up for the radio check, or audio check, excuse me, on the FM band. So give me a moment. I'm going to fire that up. That's a good way I like having this set up because then you guys can hear what the speaker's capable of and the radio's capable of on fidelity, if you moved around, not just based on that one spot in the house. So turn this down. There we go. We should be picking it up here. Radio Todderbert. There we go. We'll run this about a minute.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
I like this. This is a good one. I think I went past a minute, but you guys get the idea. Go ahead, turn that down. Yeah, so no, it sounds really good. This could be my new Bluetooth speaker. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go AM band because everybody loves the medium wave. They like to see how far things go and hear. This would be a really cool radio to just take out with you to the park or something. I actually really dig it. The tough thing is that this chrome bezel is a little beat up, but what do you get? $13. Still a solid radio. Pretty happy that it still works after all the issues I had to fix, but not bad. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fire this up. And I think I got a charger running. I hear buzz. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I think I showed it to you. That's local time, 10:42 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. Oh, gotta say that every time so you guys know, for the first timers who come on here, I want to know where I'm at and how far away we're going. Distance-wise. Now this radio has a 3.5-inch ferrite bar antenna. I measured it when I had it open. For those who are wanting to know, it's not bad. It's actually the same size ferrite antenna that's in the Panasonic 2400D. Thought you get, well, maybe not. I think that one's 4-inch, but pretty close.
Crisis is that we don't have a Secretary of State. I just think that facing a crisis as we do with both North Korea and Syria, it would be very helpful to have a Secretary of State.
During retirement, the mortgage you have is at what interest rate?
About 3.6 is what it actually is.
3.6.
Let's see what we got here.
No rush to pay that off. How many years do you have left on that?
Probably 8.
8 years. Okay, so not a lot of time. And maybe not any move.
620?
I was thinking if you could do a credit union
Milwaukee?
refi into like a 7-year mortgage at 2.
I thought the dial was a bit more accurate than that.
I don't know that it would make enough difference.
I know I can get Nashville. There it is. It's got to be it. Okay, so that's 650 WSM Nashville. It did come in clear about an hour ago, so. All right, let's rock it.
Less extreme. What does it mean to him as a hitter if he can even cause that?
Yeah, I think you'd still see it.
Sports radio sounds pretty good on here.
Big, strong left-handed hitter is going to do is to the pull
670 side. Local.
But
organizations partner with Woodhall and Rico to improve their business workflow. If you need a
closing pitcher was
their document management software, think Woodhall and Rico. Visit us at WoodhallUSA.com.
just one of those
Well,
games.
I'm
you
Tucker
jump it up.
Barnhart, catcher for the Reds. When I'm on the field, I'm
probably 700.
every play count. It's the same when I want my efforts to count, so I rely on Rumpke, the region's recycling leader, for help. I've learned that plastic bags belong back in the grocery store and not in my Rumpke bin. And I know that all the paper and cardboard I get in the mail
yeah, it's
can be
WLW
recycled,
Cincinnati,
along with bottles,
300 miles.
cans, and cartons. To find out how to make your recycling efforts count, visit Rumpke.com today.
Make your recycling count.
Business owners, the only question that matters when it comes to
count.
advertising is, does it work? 4 and 8 at this point, and that's not really where
720 WGN.
we were hoping where they would be, especially after the first week.
We all know what that is. That's CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 740, 460 miles. God, does that sound good or what, guys? I'd love to sit here and just play that for like a minute or two. But yeah, copyright, guys. But you know, they have Theater of the Mind, I believe, at 10 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to listen to that, that's awesome. I listen to it every night now. It's great. You know, the radio classic shows. Love them. So there's 750 in here. I'm not sure if that's it. Possibility. Cool. It is. Barely. That's WSB Atlanta, Georgia. 630 miles. Barely. It's crossing over.
Then I have one word of advice.
That right there.
50% or more of your hard-earned savings in the Wall Street Casino. Can you afford to lose half of your retirement savings?
This is 760, which is WJR Detroit, 270 miles.
This is the report Wall Street desperately hope you never see. Why? Because this method continues to grow your money even when the market tumbles. It lets you take back control of your money and finances. And it gives you penalty-free.
This is 780, local, WBBM. No way, dude.
On my new Silverado. Choose from our special allocation of over 500. Save on our.
You can resolve your debt. 1-800-334-3547.
See what this is?
We'll stand up to the credit card companies and fight to help you resolve your
810.
debt in the shortest time possible and save
WGY, Albany, New York. 740 miles. Sweet.
Guaranteed. If we don't resolve your debt, you don't owe us a single penny. So let us
Beneath the call letters.
chance to defeat your debt. Call now for this life-changing free information and see how much you could save. 1-800-334-3547. That's 1-800-334-3547.
These commercials are like, what?
Stories Nursery reminds you that April's National Garden Month. At last, it's spring. And as
Alright, forget it.
I mean, you know, there's just thousands of homes.
Chaska, Shakopee, Hastings, New Ulm, St. Peter.
So this is usually 8:30. It's got that goofy wow 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 sound. Oh yeah, they're getting hit with some snow. Glad I live south of that. Okay.
Now it's my turn, honey. I've really been dreading trying to move that big... I would never have believed it. All you have to do is point.
So WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, about 300 miles. Next tweet usually is Denver.
On the air. Just click on the link at WHAS.com.
Yeah. It's there. It's really hard. That is. Okay, KOA Denver. 890 miles. Sweet! $13 radio in the house. Okay. 860 CJBC Toronto. The Frenchie's talking. Okay. Just go up to some locals. These run a long time. You know what? I forgot to check CBS. Okay. 860.
Experience golf like never before.
Wow, this might be
Right here at the Zurich Classic. See the greatest golfers from around the world playing as
cool.
two-man teams. Jordan Spieth, Jason Day, Bubba Watson, Justin Thomas. Last year's Masters champion Sergio Garcia.
WWL, New Orleans,
Like fantastic
870,
and more at the Acme Oyster House. Or try the Fidelity Bank Champions Club featuring
865 miles. Sweet.
food, music, and fun. The Zurich Classic, April 26th through 29th. For tickets, visit ZurichGolfClassic.com. Back to double coverage and Seth Dunlap on WWL. Call 504.
Call letters. Yay!
National Memorial Site to the victims.
Oh, she's sorry. There's WCBS, New York City, 750 miles. 880.
They explained to us how is it you create a memorial, why you create a memorial. People who had been starved to death.
Alright, let's rock it out. Let's just go to some strong stations.
You scrapbook on the couch, the kitchen counter, and your favorite place
1,000?
to scrapbook,
Local?
the bedroom.
For 11 of for 12 of the teams, and the other teams have to have made-up rivals. And so, for example, if you're the Yankees, you have to play the Mets 6 times a year or 8 times a year. But if you're the Atlanta Braves, you play the Boston Red Sox for no
Okay, so 1020 is KDKA Pittsburgh, 450 miles.
The actual killing factories we don't get to visit today. They were wiped off the face of the earth by the Germans. But that is where the Polish Jews...
We appreciate it, okay?
Absolutely.
And keep calling nice and thanks.
All right.
We get Charlie in the land. We got Charlie going to get room for you and one more. Go ahead, Charlie.
Okay, so that's WBZ Boston. Holy crap. It's pretty cool. 880 miles. Good evening.
Entire community. Oklahoma Education Association President Alicia Priest says it's now time for teachers to shift their focus
Oklahoma.
to electing pro-education candidates to the legislature.
We are not just giving up and going home. Instead, we are moving on to the next phase in our ongoing effort.
Okay, that's a local station, I guess, Chicago, but you mentioned that. Okay.
And from there, we'll get to more of your phone calls. 888-673-3700. It's 888-673-3700. I'm Clyde Lewis. You're listening to Ground Zero, and we'll be back. So
WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles. Sounds like it's coming in next door. All right, and there's a lot in between here. You know, I can keep going. You guys know I can do good. So we're just going to buzz up to my favorite, 1610 Toronto. See how it gets in the high end. That sounds like it, don't it? Let me get the CC Pocket up there. Come on, CC Pocket. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Yep. So, CHHA, Toronto. Latino music station. It looks like it probably tops out around 1620, 1630. Cool. All right, just wanted to buzz up. I mean, there's a lot of space, and I just skipped there, but this thing could probably get a lot of extra stations, so don't worry. Get one of these radios, you'll be happy. So let's go ahead and do final thoughts. Let's bring this out a little bit. There we go. Get the whole thing in frame. All right, so final thoughts on the General Electric 7-2818C, or if you go by the PCB, 7-2810F. I did see a picture of that one, had a different dial, but everything else was exactly the same. So they just changed the dial, it looked like, pretty much. So I love it. $13. It gets you a solid performing portable radio that's not too big. Great in any kind of scenario. Portability. Accessibility, because you have AC power, you just plug it in. I mean, there's no extra appliance cord you got to plug into the thing to get lost. It's all inside here, and I like that it has a built-in transformer for that. I did notice that you lose a little reception on the AM band when you plug it in, and it's a little unfortunate. You'll still get your locals, but you're not going to get your distant stations. So if you're distant hunting like I like to do, you're going to put the batteries in. It takes 4 AA's, which is really good. You can use rechargeables, and that's a bonus. I love that. It's not like C batteries or something goofy, so pretty happy with that. So I can keep using this radio on and on and on, because I had this going today on my local station during the day. I get one like semi-local station that plays good music on my AM band, believe it or not, just one in this whole area of Chicago. And yeah, so I was using this with my, I always keep this guy handy. I love this little guy, Magnavox 39, and my Nia. My Nia's floating around here. But I keep this out and I play that station. It's called WSQR. I believe it's out of DeKalb or Sycamore, Illinois. And they play some cool music. And so, yeah, let's do it during the day. And this thing was pulling in nice. And it sounded really good. So I was like, all right. And Alex actually was listening to this preferred over my GE Super Radio. And I was like, well, take this around with me. So maybe tomorrow, when I go for a little walk, I'll take this out and, carry it around with me and look cool. People do stare at me, though. They're like, what's that guy doing with a portable radio? It's like people don't do that anymore or something. I don't know. It's really strange. It's just everybody has a phone, earbuds on, and they're all like in their own little world. And I'm like jamming out like, 80s boombox style. It's hilarious. The older neighbors dig it. They're like, hey, big thumbs up to me too. It's funny. I love it. So, okay. Buy it if you see it under $20. I think they're on eBay. You can definitely find one. Really cool piece of 70s history. You can't knock it. And yeah, over $20, you could probably do better. Just wait, you'll find a deal, and it's worth it 100%. I love it. Tune's really nice, and selectivity is decent. Sensitivity is great on the AM. FM's really good, by the way. It's just this location. 27-inch antenna really does pull the stations in. If I was able to swing this around and tune it better, it sounds really good. So I'm really happy with that. So bingo, go buy one now. Yeah. I'm rambling. I love rambling. This is cool. Man, my wife's going to kill me. I got so many of these radios. I got a shelf of them right now going, kind of building around the room. Yeah, I don't know how long she'll put up with me. We'll see how it goes. But I did give up one collection for another, so she's, okay with that. If I was just buying this and keeping the other, she'd be upset. So anyway, if you like the video, big thumbs up. If you like the radio, big thumbs up. I like it a lot. It's worth it, every penny of it. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you love vintage radios, if you love new radios, I review them all, and I try to have fun with it, so you guys get a taste for it. Hit the little bell icon, I think I mentioned. And comment below what you think about the 2818C with a 10F board inside. January 1976. I was like 3 years old running around. Little Todderbert. Yay! This radio, I probably couldn't pick it up. Probably be too heavy for me. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye.